Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now.
Quick update, roadtoruta.com, by the way. I think we're approaching those dollar days that Cliff High talked about. Where silver go up $1, $1.50, $2 a day, $3, $5, $10 a day. There's so much room to catch up on after 170 years of price suppression. I mean, anybody who has, I predicted this, they're all going to say they predicted it. That's all right. So you did. You should have explained to people as we went that the price is controlled by computers and derivatives on the derivative exchanges. Started back in Alan Greenspan days. But the real silver manipulation started back in the opium wars. Anyway, silver's breaking out up to, the question is, will it cut through $30 like a knife through butter? Everything has changed in the silver world. On April 17th is when the Silver Institute has going to have to admit to everybody that they missed their mark as far as silver used in solar. They missed it significantly, like by 100%. That's pretty big. And the recent discussions by the chairman of the board of the Silver Institute pretty much say they're gonna. I don't know if they'll approach it as admitting it. They're gonna say, "Oh boy, everybody was surprised by silver used in solar." That's where the battle's it's been played out for the last couple of years, truthfully. And I've been screaming about it, but they don't listen. There's nothing true fair market value about anything related to silver or gold or anything for that matter. Traded on the derivative markets controlled by the bullion banks and the Treasury and the U.S. Fed. But at the end of the day, you got to come up with the silver. And China is buying silver left and right, mainly from the mines, but they're going to get it anywhere they can. The U.S. Mint has stopped selling Silver Eagles again. Don't know when that's going to change. Corrupt institution, which is really scary going into this change in a monetary system, because we need faith in the mint, and they have destroyed that. They have completely destroyed faith in the mint. Ventris Gibson, the head of the mint right now, needs to be removed along with her minions. The U.S. Mint needs to get rid of their hedge book that they use to rig the silver markets. They need to do a lot of cleanup at the U.S. Mint. I volunteer as tribute to help the Mint clean up whoever's the next president, if we do have another president. If things get a little squirrely, I don't think there's going to be an election. There's clearly not going to be any presidential debates. They're going to try to pull out probably another. I heard the avian flu was the new thing they're trying to scare us with. I think they've played those cards and the cards are gone. A lot of people saying April 8th, when the eclipse hits, that's when they're going to try to pull all their shit. They are running out of time. The deep state's running out of time, and the good guys are running out of time. They both want the system to crash, each for their own purposes, and it's real easy to crash the system. Really easy. Just look at this. That's the derivative book for gold and silver. Those are in billions. And these are literally, they trade in the trillions. The total derivative book is closer to $2 to $3 quadrillion. It was built that way on purpose. They wanted the derivative book to be the thing that pops the bubble. The entire global monetary system is dependent on these derivatives. And as you can see, this just came out for the fourth quarter. They're way lag on this of 2023. As you can see, when they changed how this was reporting, this is gold and silver, by the way. It was going down, meaning that Bank of America was actually paying back some of the silver. And then look what happened in the fourth quarter. It jumped again. That means they had to throw more derivatives at it to keep things under control. More scotch tape on the burning building. Pretty much. It's a good way to sum it up right there. On the commitment trade, and people always ask me, Bix, why is silver so important? Why does it even matter? Why can't they just let the price go? No one's going to care. First of all, the consumers are going to care. The consumers don't want to pay, $3,000 for their cell phone because it has a little bit of silver in it. Flat screen TVs would quadruple in price with just a tiny jump up in the price of silver compared to where it should be. Silver should be 3-to-1 with gold right now. Gold should probably be $5,000 to $10,000, and silver should be 3-to-1 to that right now, because that's what is coming out, or was. I'm going to change that, by the way. It was, for the last few years, what was coming out of the ground that could be used as monetary silver. Everything gets used up. They want you, the powers that be, want you to think that industrial silver is the most important part of silver. No, that is not true. It is the monetary silver. That's what happens when we let free prices reign, and that's what they're very afraid of. So why are they so afraid? It's right here in the Commitment of Traders report. This is the derivative traders for silver. They break them out by the commercials. The commercials is the addition of these two together. They are currently, the four top traders are net short 219 million ounces. And you're like, well, 219 million ounces, that's not a lot of money, right? 219 million ounces times 219 million times what, $27 right now is about $5.9 billion. That's not a lot of money. But you need to remember, at 219 million ounces of short positions, net short positions, every tick up by $1 is a loss of $219 million, at least a book loss. So imagine ticks up of, say, $10. Let's say silver starts to move past $30. And say it goes to $10, say it goes $37. That's $2.19 billion in losses for just 4 banks. Now what if it goes up $100? That's $21 billion losses for these banks. And it goes up $1,000, that's $210 billion in losses just by split by 4 banks. They would be all out of business. The destruction of the monetary system can be achieved. Getting rid of the deep state cabal banksters can be achieved through silver, not gold. Why not gold? Because they have all the gold. I don't know why people want gold to do well. Why do you think it is doing well? It's because they own it all. They want gold to go up. They don't want silver to go up. That's why they dump silver as many times as they can. Kind of like cryptos. I just heard that Gary Gensler is moving some of the Silk Road Bitcoin over onto Coinbase so he can dump it onto the market. Gary Gensler should be in jail for many reasons. One of the most important ones is orchestrating the rigging of the silver market, the rigging of the crypto market. And then you can also say, he's the one who wrote the check for the Steele dossier for the Clinton Foundation. Why isn't he in jail right now? One might wonder. Anyway, I thought it was illegal to rig elections, right? Oh my God. So crazy. Anyway, but that's, so for every dollar that goes up, 4 banks lose $219 million. The top 8 banks will lose $323 million for every $1 tick up. So $10 tick up is in the cards. It's happening at some point. Right now, how much are they in the hole? I don't know. It's been ticking up, say $4 or $5 in the past few weeks, which is that's over $1 billion in losses. What if silver was freely traded? What if China really said, "Oh shit, we're going to run out of silver. We're trying to make double the amount of solar panels this year in 2024. They're trying to double it again. They've already made the manufacturing lines. That's what they can blame it on. It's all working out just fine in the silver battles. They can do it because they're trying to save the planet, right? All the green people should be loving it. Yay, China's making double the amount of solar. Why isn't anybody cheering that on? Every year they've been doing that for the past couple of years. And they planned on doing it this year, and nobody's talking about it. The Silver Institute, of course, except they're coming out with a report. It will downplay China, I guarantee you, but they can't lie anymore. We know that 442 or 443 gigawatts of solar was installed last year. And then it comes down to how much silver per watt. And they try to lie about that, but they just can't. Everybody knows TopCon has massively more silver. This game is over, and they're going to admit it on the 17th of April. Ha ha! What's that going to do? I don't know. We'll probably be above $30 by then. And then when you go above 30 and 30 becomes a base, it comes down to how much rigging are the riggers going to do? How many derivative trades are they going to try to close it out? First of all, they can never close it out because who's going to take the other end of the short? Somebody has to take the short to roll it over, or they can close it out by delivery. Good luck with that. You can't get any silver anymore. I'm talking with Andy Shackman sometime this week, probably Friday. Talking to Jenny Moonstone later tomorrow morning. Oh, that's going to be a good one. We're going to be talking about this stuff. Did she call it? Of course she called it. The bridge, how does that affect silver? And she's long been saying silver will go free when the pedo information is revealed, and it is being revealed right now. I just heard Belinda Gates, or whatever her name is, Gates' wife, say, yeah, I know Jeff Christian, and I can't really talk about it on an interview on national TV. So it is all happening. I would like to point out the short position in iShare in SLV. If you have any mining shares or any derivatives like the ETFs, you will lose them. You will lose. How many times do I have to tell you? You will lose them. Physical only now. It is a time. These markets could shut down at any moment. You don't think Mexico is not going to nationalize all their mines? Of course they are. Of course the United States is going to nationalize all their mines. When silver is freely traded, of course they will. Every country will. Because that would mean the banks have collapsed. That would mean that country has no currency going around. You don't think they're going to nationalize the gold and silver mines? That's why I'm like, I love mining companies. Don't get me wrong. It's like having this massive amount of money in the ground. But the reality is, it's too valuable. Everybody's going to nationalize. Every country on the planet is going to nationalize. Trade is going to stop between countries as the banking system collapses. That's all you can do. You got 2-3 quadrillion in derivatives holding the thing up. When those go, everything's gone. Your checking account, your savings account, your 401k, your retirement money. All of it. Poof. Well, I have my house. Your house will be worth zero unless you can protect it with a gun. Housing has gone up because money was free. Pretty much money was created out of thin air and given away. Can you buy a house with 30% interest rates? No. The price of the house will go down to almost nothing. A home is a depreciating asset. All you realtors out there are those people trying to flip homes. You're going to get caught out again. How did they save the housing market in 2008? They took interest rates to zero for way too long. Now we have to pay. California just upped the minimum wage for fast food workers to $20 an hour, and half of them are going to shut down. Half of all the workers are like, yeah, $20 an hour, this is great. And all of a sudden their business shuts down because no employer can afford to pay that. Thank you, Gavin Newsom. Thank you, California legislature. It's insane. They've already started shutting down all the fast food places in California. Foster's Freeze is the first. I saw that this morning. This law came into play just yesterday or the day before. $20 an hour. Minimum wage for fast food workers. Nobody can survive that. They said, we'll pass it on through prices. Nobody can survive the prices that they're charging these days. This is the end game. The end game is to destroy the old system and start something new. That something new is going to have to do with cryptos. It's going to have to do with gold and silver returning as money. That's what the Road to Ruta documents out of the Fed Boston said. Exactly that. Destroy the system. Print as much money as possible. Soaking up all the benefits. Build your military, your roads, your bridges, your houses. Build all this stuff and then pull the plug. We're at the point where they're about to pull the plug, and you can do that with silver. Because silver is a bank killer, as I described before. Anyway, that's what I got. Yes, I just wanted to give you guys this update. Look at that. These are the moving averages. This is where the banks try to slam it down below so that they can cover their shorts. Will they get down there? I don't know. They could click a mouse. Of course they could. But with India buying anything below $25 and China buying anyway, Good luck with that. And when the consumer gets back into the market, the silver stackers get back into the market, I am shocked that the silver stackers aren't buying. I was talking to Andy, and he's like, it's just dead out there on the retail side. I'm like, this is shocking. You guys should be loading up. Cliff had unobtainium. Silver will be unobtainium. You won't be able to get it at any price. Do you think silver stackers are going to sell their silver when the price jumps instantly from $30 to $50 and then it blows by 50? They're going to maybe sell a couple ounces to buy a car. They're not going to sell. Why would they? What are their alternatives? What are they going to go to? Now, at some point, I do plan on selling a lot of my silver and buying cryptos. I would love it if one of them, if cryptos stayed low while silver was doing its stuff. And then all the silver investors who like both cryptos and silver, we can sell some of our silver at, say, $500, $600, $700 an ounce and go buy up all the cryptos. Win, win, win. Anyway, that's where we are. I love that chart. Love that movement. Yeah, if they get it down below there, that's, interesting because they'd have to get under 25, and that's when India just loads up. And I've been watching it daily on their new Indian silver exchange. Nothing has transacted since silver went up over $25. Right up here, right in here, 20. Actually, it was above 24. The first half of March was booming. It was great. Second half, zero. They had a holiday, but zero, because they don't like to buy above certain amounts. Now they're saying, they're readjusting, saying, oh shit, we don't want to buy it above $25, but if the price is going to run, at some point we need all this silver. We're trying to build the solar panel world just like China is. Anyway, love that look right there. This is what the criminals will shoot for. We're getting farther and farther away from that. Slow and steady is kicking ass right now. Bravo, silver. Stackers, get out there and buy silver. Come on now. Get it done. You know you're going to want it, and you're not going to be able to get it. And you call up Andy Scheckman, and he'll say, I had it. I had massive amounts of inventory just last week, but now it's all gone. That's the way silver works, my friends. And then you'll be ordering from other strange people you don't know. They say, I'll get you the silver. And you'll wait for a week and 2 weeks and 4 weeks and then find out they went out of business. That's the way the silver market works. I've been through it many times, trust me. Anyway, that's what I got for you. Just a heads up. Really exciting times for silver. It'll literally, when it breaks through $30, it'll probably dance around. It'll cut through 50 like a knife through butter. And everybody was saying, oh my God, get out of silver because they're going to slam it back down. Maybe not. It clearly isn't like the Hunt brothers back in 1980 when they allowed silver to go up to 50. Absolutely not like when J.P. Morgan brought silver up in 2011. Yes, that was J.P. Morgan bringing silver up from $25 to $50 and crashing it, making a artificial bear market in silver through Bill Daley, Obama's chief of staff, who works for Jamie Dimon. This is completely different. This is organic. This is China buying silver hand over fist. India buying silver hand over fist. The United States saying, oh my God, I don't know what to do. We're losing track. We're losing control of silver. I don't trust this Biden administration. They're going to say, it's illegal to own silver. Then it comes down to your guns. Can you protect your silver stack? Should be really interesting. Silver is a global market. If any country says, we ban silver, like they did before, ban gold and silver, or ban the gold at least. If any country tries to do that, can you imagine the other countries? What they'll do? Oh, great. United States is banning silver. China would say, thank God. I hated silver going into the United States. We hate them. Mexico's shutting down all their mines before they do that. Good times for silver, people. Just hang on. Hang on for dear life. Hodl your way to riches and glory. Again, I'm talking to Jenny Moonstone tomorrow, and then Andy, I think Friday or maybe early next week. Find out. He's got inventory now. I can't tell you if he's going to have it through the weekend. Make your orders now. You want to get in touch with Andy, go to Miles Franklin website or give them a call. He can get you better prices. The number's on the website, or send them an email, even better, and ask for what they have in inventory. Only get what they have in inventory. Email is info at milesfranklin.com, milesfranklin.com. This is Bix Weir. I'll talk to you later.